A week away from the release of the new uniforms, D'Amico Ryans, C.J. Stroud, and Will Anderson have seen them, what they have to say. Plus, the Texans are given more and more information as the uniforms are on the horizon. Welcome into the channel. I'm Cody Stoots. Let's talk some Texans, and let's talk some Texans uniforms, as it is just a week away from the new uniforms for the Houston Texans being unveiled. And I got some information for you on these uniforms and a chance, it seems, for you to be at the uniform reveal party or win a jersey. We'll talk about that. But before we talk about that, let's talk about what the players and the head coach had to say about the uniforms. D'Amico Ryans, C.J. Stroud, and Will Anderson talking as the team started their off-season activities and their off-season work. Well, the head coach, the quarterback, and the reigning defending undisputed defensive rookie of the year weighed in on exactly what they thought about the quarterbacks. Here's D'Amico Ryans, who played in the old versions and will coach the new versions.
I'm fired up about the new uniforms. It's 2024, time for a fresh look for the Texans. I know we've had the same uniforms, all right, since our organization started here in 2002. I was messing with the guys earlier about I wore the same uniform that they were wearing, and I think it's time for an update. And credit to Doug, Cal, had all the work and time that went into coming out with the new look. I think our fans will be excited about it. I think the coolest part about the new uniforms, as you guys all know, is having our fans input into the look of our new uniform. I thought that was pretty cool, pretty unique by our organization, being able to talk to our fans and get a true feel for what our fans wanted to see. And of course, our players are fired up about the new look. So it'll be exciting reveal for next week for everyone.
I love D'Amico Ryans talking to his team about, hey, you guys are wearing the same thing that I wore back in the day. It was just 1 year for a lot of those players. And some of these players, the new players, like, I don't know, Danielle Hunter, Stephon Diggs, they will only wear the new uniforms. Speaking of the players that were on the team last year, one player in particular is rumored to have been very excited about the new jerseys, but he's keeping it under lock and key as far as what he's seen and said.
One of the players who got a chance to get a sneak peek at the new uniforms. What do you think about it? No, because I heard you were excited. You were jumping up and down like.
Yeah, I think they're dope. I think it really just gives back to the Houston community. I think it really does a really good job of getting the community back involved with football, back involved with, the Texans brand of ball. And I'm really excited for everybody to see them. I know it was a little leak out there, but I'm really excited for everybody to get a chance to see what they got going on here.
That's been one of the constant themes throughout this, is getting input from Houston on the Houston Texans jerseys. Will Anderson going with the old zipped mouth emoji. Very funny from Will. How about the quarterback? I liked what C.J. Stroud had to say about this team putting on new uniforms and having some success in them.
I think they're definitely I don't want to say too much, but I think people like them and really excited. I think that even brings a new energy to, NRG, which is kind of ironic. But, I think I'm super excited just to be wearing new stuff. I liked the unis last year too, but I think it's time for change. And, it's a new era now, and we'll be able to build with these unis and look good while doing it.
Able to build with these unis and look good while doing it. That's one of the big things that the Texans' current players are looking forward to. And I have to imagine updating this, modernizing this jersey is something that these younger players, like the Will Andersons, the C.J. Strouds, who played at Ohio State, who have some traditional uniforms but also have some modern looks, and then Alabama's super traditional. But younger players see the uniforms across college football and see how inventive and unique you can get, and the Texans are going to try to do that with their uniform. What I really liked as well is something that the Texans put out through social media as well as their newsletter, and it is the website h-townmade.com. And it is an interactive website, and it's beautifully built. As you scroll down, things change and adjust. I'm not going to read you everything on this website, but I really liked how they put this website together and how they start to tell the story of how these new uniforms got put together. You'll see players, you'll see celebrities, you'll see fans throughout this infographic, as well as a couple of different pieces of information about the uniforms. And it was very clear throughout this entire process that they want the fans and Texans fans who live in Houston, who don't live in Houston, who go to games, who don't go to games, they want input from the fans on what the jerseys will look like. Hey, there's my buddy Derek. They wanted lots of fan input. I know they talked to fans a bunch of different times. I know they talked to media members. They talked to current players. They talked to celebrities from all different lines of entertainment and importance. And they came up with 4 different uniforms. The traditional and classic uniform, which we haven't seen yet. The traditional but modernized uniform, which was the uniform that was initially leaked, and then ultimately the Texans put out the teaser image of the uniform. The bold bull uniform, so hoping for a little bit more Texans logo-esque look. I would think that that's coming with the bold bull uniform, as well as H-Town and Tough uniform. So something with a nod to Houston, maybe with a little bit additional color as well. The story behind the design, this is a great 15-minute video. The Texans put it out on their social media. You can also watch it here on the h-townmade.com website, which will be in the link in the description down below. And again, here you see the 4 different styles of uniform that the Texans are putting together. The traditional and classic, which we have not seen yet. The traditional but modernized, which is the one that was shown in the teaser image that the Texans put out with Tank Dell and Nico Collins in the uniform and the bullhorns on the sleeves, the new font, the new look, the slightly different, to me at least it looks like, colors, and some of the other fun things. The stripe over on the side, you can see that in the reflection. The bold bull uniform, which giving you a little hint at what it might look like here. I don't believe this is the uniform in a shading, but something along those lines than H-Town and Tough. And who better than Tank Dell, who played at the University of Houston, who had those fantastic Oiler nod uniforms this past year that ticked off the Tennessee Titans. Who better than Tank Dell to be on the H-Town and Tough teaser image here? So 4 different uniforms. We've seen one. You'll see the other 3 a week from today. 4/23. Next Tuesday is when the uniforms will come out. And on this site, look, win tickets to the uniform release party or a new jersey. You can enter on this site. It's not really my opportunity for you to win a new jersey, but it is a chance for you to win a ticket to the uniform release party or a new jersey on this site. So check it out. Again, the link is in the description down below. But I do want to announce one very fun thing about this. Be on the lookout in the coming weeks, because not only can you enter through the Houston Texans, go to the uniform reveal party, or to win a jersey, but I'm going to give you a chance to win a jersey. That's right. Be looking for information on the videos here in the next few days about how you can get a customized Texans jersey, one of the new versions. Be on the lookout, because I'll announce the information, and ultimately someone who watches this channel is going to win the jersey. That's right. I'm also giving away a jersey. Information to follow, so you got to be subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on anything. Like all the videos, and just be on the lookout for how you can win a jersey courtesy of one of my great listeners and myself giving you that opportunity. So I appreciate that from that listener who helped out. He requested not to be named, but that listener, as well as I, are going to cover the cost of somebody getting a new Texans jersey customized. We'll give you the twist on what that customization needs to be, and we want it to be. So be on the lookout for the information there. But again, the h-townmade.com website is live. learn a little bit more about the jerseys. You heard from D'Amico Ryans and a couple of players about the jerseys. I can't wait to hear more from the players about the jerseys and some of the new players who've played at some other places, what they think about those jerseys. Can't wait for that. That'll trickle in over the weeks as well. And be on the lookout for how you can win a jersey courtesy of yours truly as well. Appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I can't wait till we talk Texans again soon.